Hi, it's Jeff here. Today's business tip is about debtors, i.e. your money being in somebody else's bank account. Now, occasionally I'll speak to someone who's scratching their head trying to figure out that they need to make payroll, or they want to invest some money and haven't got the cash in the business. Almost certainly we'll look into their debtors ledger, and sure enough, there's the money that they want. Their money is in somebody else's bank account. So we need to do something about that. We need to put systems in place to get you paid faster for the work that you're doing. So firstly, do we need to offer the length of terms that we do? I know when I first started my business, I offered 30 days because I thought that's just what everybody did. But quite quickly realised that caused me some problems. And I was challenged once by a coach who said, how about you ask for the money up front? And I had a real challenge around that. But then I went and asked for the money up front, and guess what? They said, yeah, okay, that's fine if that's your system, no problem. And I get paid for a lot of the work that I did up front, which obviously helped my cash flow a lot. So putting in place a collection system is really, really important. Two key points that need to go into this collection system to speed things up. Firstly, when you send the invoice to the client, whether it's the client themselves or it's their financial admin team, always follow that invoice up with a phone call, and it goes something like this. Hi, Jane, I sent you an invoice yesterday for last month's work. I just wanted to check that A, you'd received it, and B, if you wouldn't mind just opening it up, have a look at the invoice, make sure that everything that is, all the information that you need is on there, so there's no reason that would hold us up. So then you get them to look at it, they look at the invoice, you go, yeah, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, good to go, good invoice, there's no problem there, thanks very much. Because this gets us past, sometimes businesses, if they see you've made a spelling mistake or something's in the wrong place, you've not got all the information, they'll sit on your money for as long as they can until you phone them up and they'll go, oh, didn't get processed because of this. And then you've got to go back into the system. It might be another 30 days till you get paid. So it eliminates that straight away and shows really good process for you too. So the second thing is that 5 days before you're due to get payment, so if you're on 30 days, you get someone to call them up on 25 days and say something like this. Hi Jane, do you remember I sent you the invoice at the start of the month? Remember I spoke to you, we checked it all over. The invoice is due on Friday, it's now Monday. I'm just calling to make sure that there's nothing that would stand in the way of you paying that invoice as per our agreement. So you're letting them know that it's due, there's no reason why it shouldn't be paid. Of course, if there is a reason, they'll say, yes, there is a reason why it won't be paid, and then you can deal with that faster. But what that means is, should they not pay within the 30 days, you can phone them up the next way and say, hey Jane, what's going on? You said that you had everything. I don't understand why it's not been paid. That's our agreement, that's our contract that we have with you. Can you please make that payment? And what will happen, if Jane is the accounts person making the payments and she's been told to slow everybody down by her boss, she will slow down the people who ask less, that aren't so rigid in their process that they can get away with not paying for another couple of weeks. Because what most people do is they send an invoice on 30 days and it's not even till 45 days and sometimes 60 days that they even ever call the customer up and say, hey, where's my money? Because they feel bad, they don't want to upset the customer, but you've done your work, you expect your money, you need those robust processes in place. A client won't respect you if you are weak around payment, I can assure you. So those are my tips. I've got actually my debtors system written down on a sheet. If anyone would like that, just drop a comment below this video and I can send that out to you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tag someone that you think needs to hear it, or do me a favor and share it. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time.